All right, if you're watching this video, you should have already created a Gmail account if you didn't already have one. And you should have already joined the Google Classroom that you're interested in joining. And now this is just going to help you figure out how do you use Google Classroom, how does it work, what do you need to know in order to get started. So the first thing you're going to do is open a browser and go to your Gmail account. Go to your Gmail account and log in. Okay. So I'm going to go to my Gmail, I'm going to find myself and go ahead, or you can use another account if you're not there. And I'm going to log in to my account. And here I go. After I do that, I'm going to go to Classroom. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to classroom.google.com. Classroom.google.com. And now I'm going to be at the home page for Google Classroom. And you can see that it's me, right? I'm signed in. I want to make sure I'm in my own account, right? And it looks like I already have my class, right? I already signed up for it. That's what it should look like. We should already have our class right here populated. If it's not, we have to add a class right here and type in the class code, which you can get from your teacher. So let's go ahead and click in the class, okay? Now you're going to see in the class, there's different kinds of assignments. There's classwork or homework and handouts, but the big thing you're going to need to rely on is the videos and the classwork and homework, okay? The way that a Google Classroom works is it's sort of set up like a Facebook, okay, where you have a stream, all right? And on your stream, the newest stuff is at the top and the oldest stuff is at the bottom. So what you're going to have to do is work from the bottom. So you're going to have to scroll all the way down to the bottom and start from the very beginning, okay? This was about a 6 or 8 week class, so there's 6 to 8 weeks worth of material on here. And you can see that way down here at the bottom, there's some introductory activities. There's some announcements, housekeeping announcements. Here, this is an introduction. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You don't need to worry about that. This was for people that were taking the class as it was being created. They were kind of doing it live. You are not. Okay, so you don't need to worry about this either. What should our expectations be? That was for people that were taking the class live. This is where you will begin. Here's a handout that you can use to learn about integers. So you could click and have it open on your browser, sort of like this. See, I have it open. And you're going to use this page right here. Or you can print it out if your instructor can print it out for you, or you could just use it right here on the computer. Now I can jump back to my Google Classroom. Okay, and I can see right here, Video 1, Lesson 1, Multiplying and Dividing Integers. All right, so the thing about this assignment here is you can see there's a link right here to the video assignment. And all of your video assignments are going to have a link, and they're all going to go to what's called Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle is the tool that I use to create this class. I would either make a video and edit it and post it, or I would find a video I like and post it to our classroom. And Edpuzzle is the tool I used, and I was able to put questions in there so you'll answer questions as you go to make sure that you understand what you're doing. The thing about Edpuzzle is, let's click on it, and it's going to open in a new tab, take us to a totally new thing here, right? With Edpuzzle, you have to log in as well. How do you log in? What's your username? Well, you shouldn't log in with a username. You should log in with Google. You're already logged into Google, so that's how you're going to log into Edpuzzle. When you get to this page, click on Log in with Google. What account? Okay, here's my account that I'm logged in with. And now I can watch this video about multiplying and dividing integers. You can see along the way there's questions that I'm going to have to answer. Sometimes the video will pause and you'll hear my voice come in to further explain something, right? And then once you're done with the video, that's great. You're done with it. You watched it all. You answered all the questions. Then you can go back to the Google Classroom over here. Okay, so I could even close this window. So if I watched this and did everything, I'm going to go ahead and close this, and I'm back in my Google Classroom. Okay, and now let me open up my assignment here, right? See how mine says turned in late? Let me find one that says, okay, this one says missing. So this tells you that you're done. It's like your checklist. So you can go in, let's say I went in and I watched this video, okay? Next. You can open your assignment, okay, and you can mark it as done. When you click mark as done, that's just for you. You're just marking it off so you know that you already did it, okay? Mark is done, and it's going to say turned in late. And that's because I had due dates on this when we did the class live. You're not doing it live. Don't worry about being late. You're doing it at your own pace or with the help of your instructor to set the pace for you. Okay? So that's the basics of how it works. You'll see here's another video lesson. Here is multiplying and dividing and adding integers homework. So you can't just watch the video and move on. It's not how math works. You have to practice, practice, practice in order to make sure that you get it. And even after a couple weeks, you should probably go back to some of this stuff and make sure that you still understand it. Because often in math, you have to circle back around and review it again and make sure that you have it, okay? So don't just think that you can watch a video and move on and you have it. You're going to have to go back and review, okay? Every so often, you'll get to a quiz, okay? Quizzes look like this. If you have any trouble accessing the quiz, please just let your instructor know to email learn@circ.org, or you can email learn@circ.org and say, hey, I'm trying to get to the integer rules quiz. I'm having a hard time. Could you help me? You should be able to get right in, but if you have an issue, just email learn@circ.org, okay? Hope you enjoy the class, work your way through it. One last thing I want to mention is every so often, some of your videos are going to have mistakes. And by that, I mean some of the questions are going to be like the multiple choice is going to be wrong. Maybe the right answer won't be there, or maybe I accidentally chose an incorrect answer as the right answer. So trust your gut. If you think you're right, you're probably right. There might be a few mistakes here and there. I'm not able to go back in time and fix that. It's sort of set in stone now. I'd have to redo the whole class. And sorry, I'm not going to do that right now. But just do your best, and if you have a specific question, ask your instructor, hey, this doesn't make sense, or go ahead and email me, learn@circ.org, okay? Learn, looks like this, learn@serc.org, okay? Just send an email to that email saying, I tried this video, the exponents and square roots video, and the second question, I don't think it makes sense. Just let me know and I can help you out. All right? So that's really what you need to know about using Google Classroom and accessing the videos. Enjoy the class.